Trash bag.
Ergonomics.
For that trash ass point you just made.
If you want to make it a trash bag,
put that point.
I put trash in here.
Yeah, put that point.
So whoever's in there, whoever's in here is trash.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Cemetery Larry came through dressed completely in black, looking like he had just stepped out on his way to somebody's funeral. And if that wasn't enough, he even brought out a body bag. Now, we already know this guy is always ready to pull out some wild props and turn any moment into a full-blown spectacle. He clearly understands how to keep the crowd locked in and make sure nobody gets bored. But here's where things got interesting, because apparently Kenyon wasn't impressed by the whole performance.
You could say they should deserve to be swept after they put out Mr. Burpin' Babies. And Mr. Burpin' Babies is now picking up horse shit. Trying to figure out what the smell is coming from. And now you go into game 3 and you say, all right, what's going on here? What happens in game 3? Why do we drop game 3? Well, the wolves are clawing and biting and getting on my fucking nerves, and I gotta send a message. That message should tell you I'm more than half of a player, more than half of anything. I'm everything this league needs. So you talk about MVP voting. How do you vote for an MVP when he leads his team to victory based on the fact that this guy can be in the game and score 27 and 15? 27 and 15. And try to figure out why the other team can't score. 27 and 15 and the other team can't score. Every time I check in the game, they're terrified. Every time I go out, they go to the rim. They drive to the paint. This is different for me. I'm seeing greatness right in front of our eyes, and everybody wants to try to discredit it. It's kind of great because we love the challenge. It's body bags and toe tags.
Yeah.
You know, you haven't been introduced to that yet.
Can you defend your man Victor for game 1, 0 for 8 from 3? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I can defend that. 12 blocks.
Yeah. 0 for 8.
12 blocks, man.
I ain't gonna front them.
At the end of the day, man, Victor Wembanyama is going to surpass all the expectations that he needs to be the face of the NBA and the MVP of this league.
Yeah. I think you should save your body bag for the next round for your Spurs.
We did all we needed to do to get to this part. Like, if the Spurs get to the conference finals for being Wemby's first time getting there, I mean, there's a lot of legs in here. There's Brandon legs in here.
Very ergonomical body bag.
Some lot of shit in here. Stephen A's in here. You missed that. Yeah. But now I get to put Skip in here. I get to put Skip in the body bag.
Yeah. When is this?
Nah, that's cap. Steven was never actually inside that body bag, but the moment he stepped onto the show, he absolutely dominated the entire couch. And Skip, this man has been getting buried for years because people have heard the same recycled arguments from him over and over again. So when it comes to putting him in another body bag, honestly, that's not exactly a difficult assignment. But at the same time, the Wemby hype train has been moving completely out of control lately. Just look across social media and you'll see the hype everywhere. The NBA is clearly building him up as the next major face of the league. Still, plenty of basketball fans aren't convinced he deserves the level of treatment he's receiving. Rashad pointed toward those 12 blocks, but let's be honest about what happened. A good number of those plays looked like fouls or goaltending situations. And then there's that flagrant 2 he received for the elbow. I'm not saying Wemby should have automatically been suspended for the following game, but a flagrant 2 is supposed to trigger an automatic fine, and that penalty apparently wasn't enforced against him. That right there is enough to make people wonder whether the league is already giving him preferential treatment. But don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I still believe that within the next year or two, Wemby could become the best player in the entire league. He just needs to prove that he can actually live up to all this hype first. Now, Kenyon obviously wasn't feeling that argument, and a big reason could be that Rashad had just taken a shot at Jokic, and everybody already knows Kenyon is willing to defend Jokic until the very end.
Body bag.
Ergonomical.
Look like a fucking trash bag.
Ergonomical.
If you want
For that trash ass point you just made.
if you want to make it a
that
trash
point,
bag,
Put that point.
I put trash in here.
Yeah, put that
So
point. that you
whoever's
just
in
made
here,
in there.
whoever's in here is trash.
Yeah.
That trash point.
So whoever's in here is trash.
Put that motherfucking
And I got a
point
lot
you
of
just made
motherfuckers
right
in here. There's a lot of motherfuckers in here.
Take that shit off the 118 and down there off the
Lot of motherfuckers
the
in here.
goddamn dump site.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's laugh.
Whole bunch of fucking nothing.
Tickle my fucking stomach, don't it?
Motherfuckers ain't won nothing.
All right.
Motherfuckers ain't won nothing. He over here
We know,
celebrating.
hey, we know who
Celebrating
not
second round
Celebrating the
victory.
second
We know
round.
who-
win.
Second round of celebrating the
We
second
know
round
who
victory.
not celebrating.
Celebrate the
We know who in Cancun.
Celebrating the
We
second
know
round
who in
victory.
Cancun.
Cancun
And we know
party.
who's still playing.
Yeah. So,
They in the trash bag doing trash shit with trash men.
yeah,
That's true.
With trash
So-
statements.
All right.
Trash points.
Cool.
Are you guaranteeing a Game 6 closeout win for your Spurs? Guaranteed, right here, right now.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. It's a yes or no fucking question.
That was easy.
Can't even
I
answer.
believe it.
It's a yes or no question. So you guaranteeing it? So what does that mean?
And I always
I don't know.
I think it's
wrong.
Yeah,
What does that
I
50-50.
think it's what?
I think
you
it's a
don't
little
know.
bit of shifty, like
Yeah,
I don't
what
want to
does that
answer
mean?
the
Like,
question.
Oh, no, man.
what does
Because
that
at the
mean?
end of the day, everybody's going to change their tone whether they win or
just-
lose.
No.
Everybody moves the goalpost
No,
every
I just
single
said I
time.
like
Honestly, Rashad had a solid point, because in this business, accountability somehow changes depending on who gets the benefit of the doubt and who doesn't. And Kenyon's treatment of Jokic is probably the clearest example of that. He still hasn't really held Jokic responsible for anything, because all he seems to do is point toward the numbers whether they win or lose. There's barely any serious criticism coming from him. And truthfully, all that extra energy Kenyon is bringing to this argument feels completely unnecessary. Nobody even asked for it. Rashad's opinion wasn't unreasonable at all. Kenyon is acting like that one dude who tries to embarrass you in front of the whole room just so everybody thinks he's the man. And honestly, it feels like he's putting on that performance because Skip happens to be sitting right there today. But when you really look at the bigger picture, only one team can finish the season holding that championship trophy. So if that's the standard, then every team that fails to win it should be getting clowned too, right? Yet somehow, Kenyon never seems to apply that same energy to Jokic. He hardly even talked about the Nuggets after they were eliminated in the first round.
And go over here and say this and then come here and be like,
Yeah, my point. I said I like their chances in Game 6. That's
He
what I
did.
said.
Did you say
said
that?
that.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah, I
that.
said that I like their chances in Game 6.
Yeah, Wemby
That's what I
had to
said.
go the other way so he
Yeah.
could save his energy for the
Yeah,
perfect
he was
baby.
in Game 2, and I said I like
And
their
he
chances.
didn't. That dude
Oh,
not
yeah.
here.
But make like I
We
said,
here.
like I told you before,
These dudes
keep
ain't
making
here.
your trash points
He
without
here.
using me.
We
right?
still
Wait, are we,
moving.
wait, are
Keep
we here
making
today though?
your-
But today
We
we're
are
talking
here.
about-
Making
We're talking about
your
today,
meaningless
right?
Yes.
points
What's
today?
the
without-
series?
Right. So today he said that he
3-2.
has the Spurs winning in
3-2.
Game 6.
I
That's all
like
we
their
talking
the
about.
series, right?
He said
I
he
like
liked
their chances.
That's
3-2
about what
is the
happened.
series,
You
right?
want to keep trying to use
We're not
making
talking about-
trash ass points.
3-2 is the right.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
3-2 is the
Yeah.
series.
Yes.
What that mean?
You
What
guys
does
have
it mean?
a
They
chance
got
to close them
There
out.
is
Well,
a
they got
Game
another
6
game.
in Minnesota.
What it means is they got a Game 6.
You guys
That's
have
what
a
it
Game
means.
6, and you guys have a chance to
Does that
close them out
mean
at
we
home.
have more games than them?
More games than who?
You guys are up 3-2. Yes.
The Spurs are
They
currently
do.
in front in this series.
That's all I want to know.
But are they winning?
Is the
Game
series
6?
over?
Series is going to be ours.
Going to be, but is it over?
It's going to be ours.
In 7.
In whatever.
There you go. I
In
didn't say
whatever.
that.
So Skip, he still answers your question.
I didn't hear an answer.
I ain't heard an answer
A
yet.
guarantee of a
I
game.
mean, you gotta go
He
seven
pushed the
with
that was
a-
easy button.
You gotta go
Thank you,
In addition
What
to
does
the
that have
cash.
to do with-
Thank you for the
I mean, you gotta go
obvious.
seven.
Sound effect.
For the hearing
Team that's
impaired,
not
King.
fully
Thank you
healthy.
for the,
For the
thank
hearing
you
impaired
for
that
the
watch this
fucking
show.
obvious point,
For
man.
the hearing impaired.
Well, people that got closed captions on their TV, they need the words to come out his mouth, right?
Can y'all
People-
read my? Can y'all
Said
read?
people
Can
that's-
y'all read my? Can y'all read my
No,
lips?
they need the captions on the screen. No, they need the captions on the
Nah, Kenyon, nobody needed that caption-by-caption explanation. Everybody already understood what MC was trying to say. His entire point was that the Spurs were going to win the series. And honestly, if you hadn't inserted yourself into MC's argument from the jump, there wouldn't have been any reason for him to bring you into the conversation at all. Remember, Kenyon was the one claiming Wemby needed to save his energy for Jokic in the second round. He was already celebrating before the job was finished. Meanwhile, Rashad was talking about a potential second-round run because the Spurs handled business in the first round, and now they looked ready to do it again here. At this point, Grumpy Grandpa is looking like a straight-up hypocrite. He said he liked their chances in Game 6, yet somehow still refused to believe they could actually win the series. That makes absolutely no sense. Sometimes you can tell somebody is arguing simply because they don't want to admit the other person has a point, and this felt exactly like one of those situations. I guarantee once he watches that clip back, he's going to shake his head, because when everything was said and done, he spent all that time saying practically nothing. He should have simply allowed me to finish my argument, because he made it ridiculously easy to pick apart everything he was saying. And the funniest part is, he didn't even have a real response ready. By the end of it, he basically agreed with the same point anyway. He just loves getting loud and emotional and somehow thinks raising his voice automatically makes his argument stronger. It doesn't.